We talk a lot about exercise here on this channel, and if you know me, I take my recovery very seriously. And where is the best place to recover? While you sleep. So big shout out to SleepMax for sending over their new OmniFit queen size mattress. And I had no idea that you could put a whole mattress right here in a roll like this. So let's open this thing up and see what we're working with. When you take this mattress out of the box, keep in mind this thing's about 80 pounds. It's definitely a two-person job, especially with the queen size. And as soon as you cut that outer layer of plastic, you're going to hear it start to expand immediately. And one thing I would recommend is go ahead and unroll this directly onto your bed frame or box spring before you fully open it. In hindsight, I probably should have done that. All right, so I just flipped this thing over and it's been sitting for roughly a half hour, and there's three things specifically that caught my mind. The very first thing is this cold to touch fabric. Now I got my forearm rested on it, and I can specifically feel coldness from my fingertips all the way to my forearm. Now, if you're somebody like me who after workouts, or maybe you sleep with a significant other who runs warm, this is going to be a game changer for us. I'm just going to be curious to see how it works whenever you put a bed sheet over top of it and still see if you can get that cooling feeling. Now, the second thing is this memory foam. I don't know if you could see this, but as soon as I press in, watch, I take my hand off and it instantly rebounds. Now, they say they got gel, green tea, and even copper in here to contour against your body. And the third thing is the honeycomb matrix spring system. You don't get that sinking in feeling that you get from other mattresses. And what this is going to do is help support your spine, help support your body, and not disrupt your significant other whenever you're rolling out of bed. This part actually changed for me after the move. I originally filmed this about 30 days in, and after spending some more time with this mattress, it's safe to say I could feel a massive difference. And honestly, I didn't realize how much my sleep setup was affecting me until I changed it. Now, is it because it's a new mattress, or is it because of the brand? And it's probably a combination of the both, but what's really interesting is that the data backs it up. Let's go over some of these numbers. Now, I switched to the new mattress on February 9th, so I compared my sleep data from the month before that to the last 30 days of sleeping on this one. Now, since switching this mattress, my average recovery has now gone up to about 67%, which essentially means my nervous system was shifting into recovery mode more consistently when I was sleeping, not being completely stressed out. And I also noticed, this is a really good thing, is that my resting heart rate dropped slightly and it became more stable, which means my body is working a little less harder while at rest. My spine really feels more, I don't want to say aligned when laying down, but it just feels more supported. I really do feel the extra support. I have to say, I haven't had any back pain. If you are somebody who sits in bed, maybe you're doing a little bit of work in bed, you're watching some TV, my body doesn't necessarily fatigue as quick as it did before. Maybe you'd feel like if you're sitting in a weird position, maybe your lower back hurts or your hip starts to hurt. I'm going to keep tracking the data over the next few weeks to see how the trend develops. But if you are someone who trains regularly, you care about your recovery, and your sleep environment is something that maybe needs fixed, this mattress from SleepMax could be the exact one that you're looking for. And if you are looking to check out the mattress I've been testing, I'll put the link in the discount in the description below. Just go down there. Any support helps the channel, and it allows me to keep making content like this to help you out on your recovery journey. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.